Hello everybody! Welcome back to Lesson 3 on reading music on the guitar. Today is all about rhythm, and this is a really important concept for beginners because it's something that I've noticed a lot of intermediate guitar students seem to have missed, especially if they learn to play by ear or by using tabs. So in today's lesson, I'm going to explain it all in simple terms and give you some play-along exercises to help you practice. Rhythm is just a word for the way notes are placed across time. We measure that time in beats. And if you've already gone through lessons 1 and 2, you're used to setting your inner beat and counting out 4 beats for every note that you play. Now, holding out a note for 4 beats isn't the only rhythm that exists. If we're going to play real songs, we need a system to organize notes and their timings into groups. So to create that system, we're going to use what's called a time signature. A time signature is just the key or legend to the song's rhythm. All we need to worry about is the top number here. So 4 in this case. The top number tells us how many beats are in a group. So in this case, with 4 being our top number, our beat groupings go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is what we've been doing the whole time so far. Every note we've played has lasted 4 beats. Every rest has lasted 4 beats. And here we can see this matches the groups of 4 beats that are called for by the time signature. Now, one last thing to define. Hopefully you've noticed that each group of 4 beats here is marked and divided on the staff. Each one of these groups is called a measure. So we would say that this piece of music here is 4 measures long. I also sometimes use the term bar for this. Measure and bar, these are just really different words for the same thing. Now that we have these things defined, I want you to build a habit of checking the time signature and counting the measures each time we play a new drill or song. Doing this every single time will get you into the right mindset so that you're prepared for the number of beats in each measure, and so that you know what you're getting into with how long the song is going to be. So as an example, here's a new exercise just using everything that we worked on last lesson. E, F, G, and rest. Take a second to look it over. Check the top number in the time signature. That's how many beats are going to be in each measure. Count up how many measures you see. This one's just 8, so it's not going to be a very long one. Set your inner beat, and let's play. 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, we've only been playing 1 note per measure. And that's because each note has lasted 4 beats. Now, let's think about that for a second. If the time signature tells us that there are going to be 4 beats in every measure, and the note we play lasts 4 beats, then that note is going to completely fill the whole measure. When a note lasts 4 beats and fills up the whole measure, we call that a whole note. Every note we've played so far has been a whole note. And that's the shape that we're used to here. But check out this other shape here. This is called a half note. A half note looks just like a whole note, but it's got this kind of stem on it. That's what we call this line attached to it, the stem. The half note with its different shape has a different rhythmic duration to it. Half notes last only 2 beats. Now think about that. Basic math, right? If a whole note is 4 beats, then of course a half note would be 2 beats, because 2 is half of 4. The great thing about half notes is as long as we're in the 4/4 time signature, we can fit 2 notes per measure using half notes. So I would play a whole note as 1, 2, 3, 4. But half notes as 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that with me and count out loud as you go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put all of that together. Try out this exercise with me. Remember our checklist. What's the time signature? How many measures are in this exercise? set your inner beat, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like notes, rests also come in different shapes, and each one carries a different rhythmic value. The shape that we already know is the whole rest, 4 beats. And here is a half rest, 2 beats. And this is tricky to remember because they just look so similar. One trick that you can use is that a half rest kind of looks like a hat, while a whole rest kind of looks like a hole in the ground. Let's use half rests here. Here we go, same thing. Check the time signature, count the measures real quick, and set your inner beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice! Now we're ramping up the difficulty a little bit here, so feel free to go back and repeat that last one if you need more practice. As always, once you get it up to about 85%, keep going. Let's try the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just one more for today. On this one, we're really mixing up these different rhythms, so try your best and keep your eyes moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job! Like I said before, this is where things start to get a little more difficult. So if these exercises feel really hard, just try them a few more times, or come back tomorrow and do it again. Take as much time as you need to master half notes before you go on to the next lesson. And I really think the best way to do that is just to spend even 10 or 15 minutes on it every day. Consistency is key here. I'll also briefly mention that while these videos are a great way to learn to read at your own pace, Just like with anything else, you'll certainly make progress faster if you also take private lessons with a good guitar teacher. I always highly recommend trying to find a good teacher in your local area, so that way you can play in person and they can really give you personalized feedback to what you're doing in real time. But I also often do have openings for new private students, so if you're interested in one-on-one virtual lessons, check out my link in the description for more information. Have fun, and I'll see you in lesson 4.